China also unveiled their newest aircraft carrier. This is rumored to be a Type 4, which is not just another ship. I mean, it's a floating fortress. It incorporates an electromagnetic catapult system like we see on modern U.S. aircraft carriers today. In theory, able to launch stealth fighter aircraft, and drones much more efficiently and faster than ever before, as well as an advanced deck design capable of supporting next-generation fighters. The last few days definitely have shown that China is a powerhouse. They have been a powerhouse, and it's not something to be taken lightly.
China's military is growing at an insanely rate, and it's becoming a huge threat for every country, especially America and Europe. Let's watch.
Well, China certainly stirred things up when they unveiled 2 new fighter jets, a new aircraft carrier, and a new AWACS all in one day. And if you're like me asking why all this in one day, well, it turns out this was the 131st birthday of Chairman Mao. So obviously they were celebrating him. We're going to take a look at the fighters they released. We're going to talk about what 6th generation fighters are, and are these 6th gen fighters or not. We'll take a quick look at the aircraft carrier as well as their new AWACS. And this guy right here was the first plane that went flying, and it popped up as China's 6th generation fighter. Well, now they shortly thereafter flew another aircraft, which really more looks like a fighter aircraft. This one now, I think people are coming out and saying this might be the JH-XX. They're basically bomber version, a 6th generation kind of B-21 Raider, if you will, going forward. Now, the China Defense Ministry has...
This is very, very, very scary to me. Why is China building so many militarized weapons? Very scary weapons of mass destruction. Why are they reinforcing their own armies and military capabilities with such huge ships and aircrafts? Are they planning an attack very, very soon? Nobody knows, but it's very, very probable. Let's watch the next video.
And staying with China, their military has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. Disappearing generals, purges at the top, and persistent corruption. Despite all that, China's military expansion continues. Today, they unveiled a new warship, an amphibious assault vessel. It's called Sichuan. As you can see from the pictures, it is quite imposing. Total weight is around 40,000 tons. It's apparently the world's largest amphibious assault ship. But it's not ready for deployment yet. There will be more testing, more sea trials. Only then will the Sichuan be deployed. At first glance, it looks a bit like an aircraft carrier. It's got the same long runway, but the missions differ. An aircraft carrier is basically a floating air base. They're used to establish supremacy over far-off areas. The decks can launch and land fighter jets. An amphibious ship is different. Its main purpose is to transport troops. Say the Chinese want to land soldiers in Taiwan, then aircraft carriers are of no use. They need amphibious assault vessels for this. Conventional ones can only launch helicopters and landing craft. They cannot launch fighter jets. But China's Sichuan can do both. It is fitted with an electromagnetic catapult, which means that it can launch and land fighter jets. So all in all, it's a very impressive ship. But Beijing could have something even more impressive up its sleeve. A 6th generation fighter jet. Residents in the city of Chengdu recorded a mysterious plane flying over the city. It wasn't shaped like a normal jet. It was shaped like a diamond. Take a look at this first.
It is very, very, very scary to me. They are reinforcing their armed forces, and they are very, very serious about taking over Taiwan. They definitely want to reunite China mainland and Taiwan, and they will definitely stop at nothing to do so. And they are building right now their deterrence and military capabilities to dissuade, to basically force anybody to not attack back, to force the West, the United States and Europe to stay away from the war between China and Taiwan, and let them do basically whatever they want because of their huge military and nuclear weapons that they are building right now. And they are flexing military muscles with ships and bombers. The future doesn't look great if you ask me. Hopefully it doesn't. And in a huge and massive conflict, because that would be basically the end of civilization as we know it. Falk is painfully crying inside. Yes, I agree. This is very, very scary stuff. Electromagnetic catapult. India has any? No, not at all. I don't think so. Sounds like angry Americans when they are commenting on China. Well, China is very scary, not only to America, but also to Europe and India and every other Asian country, if you ask me. This is scary stuff. I can't imagine the publicity, clear commotion, fanfare, both, and arrogance. Yes, Beijing doesn't need to kill in order to test its military capabilities. Yeah, I think it's very scary for Taiwan and its allies. Let me know what you think about that one in the comment section below the video. Hope you enjoyed watching this video with me today. Thanks for watching and staying with me to the end. As always, click right there to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.